Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your love read, bi-weekly love read for the first half of September 2022. Let's dive in, okay guys? We're going to pull an overarching energy card as it pertains to your love life, starting out because I want to actually get the bigger picture in love, and we're going to see what wants to reveal itself. So hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the first half of September. Here we go, guys. Here we go. What's going on for you here? Ooh. You know, guys, I got to tell you, for some of you, this is really beautiful because I've been thinking about this, for you for quite some time. And what this is talking about is truly embracing your power. So this is an opportunity to truly jump into that, especially pertaining into your love life, okay? Because this is saying is that, you can't, what's the words I want to say? Like, you can't truly embrace your divine energy until you actually embrace and create the empowerment in your life and take responsibility for the choices that we make, whether they're good or whether they're bad. And that's what this card talks about. I remember this card because this came out quite a lot the last time I actually used this deck, okay? So maybe that what you're doing right now is you're being asked to evaluate decisions and assess if they have evolved you or is somehow dissolved you, right? So this is what is coming into play. So this is a taking inventory, okay? And it could be that a lot of you might be going through some sort of retreat at this moment. That could be the case, as well, just so you can get that clarity that you need, and I totally get that. And this is being honest with yourself if that you've made decisions emotionally or perhaps recklessly, or even without like self-control or some sort of reflection before taking action. And this is interesting. This is coming up on love because you're being a lot more careful of your choices, and also you're finding what resonates, Taurus, best with you because you have evolved in some way. And I think that you're tapping in to really embracing the value of you and not making impulsive choices, but choices that now, Taurus, support your soul. So definitely note your comments below, guys, and smash that like button if this resonates with you. So it's like this embracing your soul and paying attention to that. And your divine energy is calling you to elevate your personal power by taking responsibility of your choices in love. All right. It's about the choices that you're making in love. Like, you can have a great attraction with someone, but if they treat you like crap, that is not going to be someone that you can change. They have to want to change. And if that's not resonating with you and it's not bringing out your divine feminine energy for those feminines out there, then this is something to think about. Same thing, for the masculines, okay? If you've got a woman that is beautiful and gorgeous, but she's not treating you very well, and you brought it to the attention and you haven't seen progress, it's not for you to make that change. This is about you embracing your power of your value and making good choices. And who knows, maybe down the line things could change, but at this moment in the present, I feel that you are being asked to embrace your power and embrace the choices that you're making in love. It's really coming into some sort of clarity. Because good choices lead to good creations. Bad choices can sometimes lead you to some sort of what's the word that I'm looking at? Confusion, right? It can lead you to confusion or poor creations in your life. So this is about evaluating your choices now without judgment. Okay, don't judge yourself for this. This is how we learn, right? And it's just that if you keep making that, if you see a pattern, then then it could be something that could be an issue. But if you can catch that and recognize it and recognize maybe some sort of pattern, this is saying is that you've honestly embraced your power. So what are you choosing today? Okay, making honest choices to express your divine nature. So some of you might have to retreat and really focus on what it is that you really love and what you want in a love partnership. So this is what's coming to light. So, okay, guys, let's jump into your read and let's take a look at everything that is happening for you, and then we'll check out this other person on the other side as well. All right. So, where are you at right now, Taurus? What do we get? First week of September. So, it looks like you're emotionally walking away from something to get the balance that you need. So, what I just mentioned in terms of example of a person, maybe not, I don't know, it's having a tough time. You've had to emotionally walk away in some way. Now, this doesn't mean forever. It doesn't, it just depends, where you're at. But this does mean at this moment, right now, it causes you need to get balanced by walking away. And some of you have walked away emotionally after putting some sort of investment into something that has, emotionally invested, that you've emotionally invested into. The eights are all about a renewal. It's death and rebirth, right? So emotionally, you've gone through some sort of incarnation, some sort of growth and change, and there is an all-knowing now. Okay, what is crossing you? What do we get? We get the 9 of Wands. So 9s are about like you're continuing on your journey. You're persevering towards the love that you want. And on what it is that you want. Now, it could have been that you've had to walk away and embrace your power, right? So there's some sort of retreat, like I mentioned at the beginning, that is coming up here, okay? And so that's what I see. So that's what is crossing you. Let's take a look at what the Divine Love Oracle has to say. But it's about persevering. It has you persevering, like you're not giving up on love or a love that you're interested in. It's like a persevering, all right? What do we get? Self-esteem. It looks like someone's questioning their self-worth or their abilities. Now, this could be you, or, this could be the other person that you might be involved with, but it's coming up on your side. But this is questioning maybe perhaps your abilities. You're so used to, Taurus, getting what you want a lot of the times, and kudos to you in that. I mean, it's beautiful. But sometimes we realize, especially even at work, you get what you want. But when it comes to love, this is interesting because it's all about you tapping into something that you can't control, right? And so it kind of tampers with the self-esteem. It's like, well, wait a minute. In work, I've actually been able to get what I want, but here, it's a whole different ball game. It definitely is. It definitely is. But this is what I'm getting. Anything else that's crossing that we can get? Yeah, something's come to some sort of end. This is a scorpionic energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Someone has got that in the chart. But here's the thing. Something needed to come to an end and die so something new can actually bloom, all right? And you've got a new flower. And I think that an old way of thinking in terms of your self-esteem or in a relationship, this is about garnering like this vulnerability, about, persevering, but at the same time, something had to die in order for you to be able to move forward and increase your self-esteem. Give me a card on this death card. I'm just curious what that is. What do we get here? Maybe in the past you felt really devastated in a relationship when something didn't work out, Taurus. And the card talks about is like now that you've overcome loss, like you've overcome any sort of rejection, because you know that it's not always you, right? It's two people within a connection, right? So any sort of loss, rejection, or sadness, you are working through that and you process your emotions. So I think a lot of you had to walk away so you could process your emotions, and that elevated you, and hence you are embracing your power because you recognize the beauty in you and what you really want in your life, okay? So it's becoming very clear about what that is. So what is it that Taurus needs to focus in on? Let's take a look at what that is for you, okay? What does Taurus need to focus in on? King of Cups. This is being in authority over one's emotions. Yeah, see, this is what it is, guys. Being in incredible authority over your emotions. And this is beautiful because this is exactly what we were talking about. Like you had to walk away to get balance in your emotions. And now the universe says, okay, well, here, this is what you need to focus in on is getting in authority of your emotions. Now, some of you might be doing the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I think that this is you taking on this energy. What else do you need to focus in on that wants to come out? What do we get? Yeah, teamwork and collaboration. So a lot of you, this is what you're looking for in a relationship or situation. Now, you could have met this person at work, or Maybe this is, again, just what you're looking for. You want teamwork and collaboration. And this is in terms of like your communication styles. Like it's important for you, right? And threes are all about communication, learning, speaking, writing, like your mindset. It's like you need to have teamwork in terms of the mindset that's coming through here. And what else? Yeah, Ace of Cups. That brings forth intimacy and compassion. All right, this is a new opportunity. This is an ace. So focus on your new opportunities. It wants you to do that right now. Focus in also on being an authority of your emotions and anything that brings forth teamwork and collaboration. Okay, so this is very, very key. This person or someone even better. And I know that it's hard sometimes when we're stuck on a person, but when we're stuck on a person, that can really mess things up a little bit. You're not allowing the universe to co-create with you. So it's about, these are the things that I want within a connection. I want to feel balanced in that connection and have an authority over emotions where I'm really feeling, where I'm not just like confused or kind of that type of thing. I want teamwork and collaboration, and I want more of that in my relationships. And here goes opportunities coming your way, right? So whether you're connected or not, this could be someone new or old coming in, but this is a new opportunity nevertheless, all right? I am going to pull a card on this. Let's take a look what Divine Oracle says, what you need to focus in on. Dream state. There's communication and exchanges on the soul level in the 5D. So it could be that you're connected with someone, you've got a really strong telepathic communication with this person, which is really, really great, but this is also, especially about this, there's new opportunities, all right? So this could be that you connect with someone or have some sort of connection that way. What's in your strength position for you, Taurus? What's in your strength position? Okay, letting something come to an end. Okay, letting, kind of counting your losses and then being able to invest in that of which brings forth profit. And yeah, you're on a new beginning, guys. You're on a new beginning. Look at this. I get the Ten of Swords, which is defeat, a loss. So your strength position is to let something fall. Let something fall. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. However, and this is investing into actions and partners and things that are going to reap rewards for you. Some of you could just be focused on your work right now and putting time and effort into what is working for you. Some of you, it could be your work. So I do bring that up. But it is, in terms of the reasoning, this is like this doesn't have to be a person. This can be a mindset because swords have to do with reasoning. So this is about putting something to an end in terms of the reasoning. And it could be that, yes, in the past I felt devastated, but this is saying is that you know how to overcome loss and rejection and any sort of sadness through processing your emotions, which is being an authority over that of what you need to focus in on. Your strength is to let something go if it needs to go, and to continuously focus in on that of which is going to reach some sort of gain for you. The Seven of Pentacles, seventh house is partnerships, it's marriage, it's one-on-one communication. It's also legal situations, and it is just all about overcoming conflicts with others and that type of thing. So it's partnership energy. So in a partnership energy, your strength is to let an old way of being or doing go. This could be a person, but I feel that this is something having to do, something is shifting and you're having a new beginning. Some of you are having a new beginning in your work. I have to let you know, it is coming through here because I got some 10th house energy, but there is some sort of new way of being, right? The full energy is coming through. So your strength is to focus in on a new way of being and doing. Give me a love card for their strength position. You've got the Fool card. Yeah, so something's coming to an end with a new beginning and you're focused on the things that are going to give you profit, okay? That the areas that are giving you return in your life, at least at this moment, okay? So let's take a look. What else do we get? Courage. Wow. Find the courage to take action and make that bold move. Some of you are looking to instigate some sort of new conversation, a new way of being in love and taking charge and focusing on your power. So there's a sense of courage, all right, a bold action that's necessary to take. Let's take a look at your near future for your Taurus. What do we have? First half of September 2022. What do we have for you here? The Star card. Okay, Could be dealing with an Aquarius, all right? Or this is you going through that healing, focusing in on your true north. This is you balancing and healing and going through that. This is someone that could be in the spotlight as well. 15, 17 reduces to an 8. Yeah, you're doing this to create change in your world. All right, you're balancing your chakras, balancing your emotions. This balancing of everything here is what I get. Yeah, and this has you focused in on work. I think that a lot of you are focused in on work to keep you balanced, to overcome something that you have learned about yourself, and learning to and you know, and it could be some of that retreat that I'm getting, but you're focusing and having the courage to create some sort of change. You've got some sort of transformation, a transformation in healing and such. And what else? Temperance energy. 2 major arcanas in your near future, guys. Wow, you're balancing things out. If you're not sure if you're going to keep things balanced, or you're going to get there, this is saying you are. So this is Sagittarius energy. You get the Star card. You know, she's balancing. She's kneeled down on the earth, and she's pouring in, you know, water here. But here she's on earth, balancing out the chakras. Yeah, the 7 chakras here, following her true north. You know, it's about growing and healing and loving one's self and putting efforts into creating balance in your life. Anything else? And then I've got you 7 of Swords. Wow, the 7s are all about partnerships. You're focusing and continuing forward on on a partnership that you want. Okay, guys, is what I'm getting. Whoa. And prideful. This is about putting pride aside because it's causing a division in a relationship or situation. So this could be you or another person. Let me pull something in the near future before we jump to the other side for this other person. What do we get? Hard-headed, talking to a brick wall. Now this could be you or another person. Someone's prideful. Someone's being stubborn here. Okay? Someone's being stubborn. All right? And what else do we get? Unraveling. Truth exposed and falling apart. So there could be a situation where a truth is actually being exposed between you and another person, or you're hearing from someone. I didn't get the page in here, but let's jump to the other side and let's take a look at what wants to reveal itself with this other person. Okay, what do we get? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And it looks like, and then I get the 8 of Swords, which has them kind of focused in on looking at, imprisoned in one's own thoughts. So this is about motioning forward. So you know what, I feel that someone wants to motion forward, but they're afraid to come forward because they're thinking one thing. There's one way that they're looking at their relationship and the connection, okay? So if you haven't met this person before, this person is afraid to take a step forward because they're looking at something from some sort of standpoint. They're going through some sort of transformation, growth. There needs to be growth to change a mindset for someone to move forward. Give me a card on this 8 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Give me a card on that, 8 of Swords. Yeah, it's about them going within and using their intuition. Okay, so using their intuition. And this is actually so they could tap into this and, you know, to change some sort of one way of thinking. It doesn't mean you have to change your mind, but you do need to look at the other perspective. And I think this person is just locked in one way of looking at something, sword energy, and they're being called on to find the mystery of the situation and tap within their intuition. Give me a card for what is crossing them at this moment that keeps them from motioning forward. It's a slow movement, but I do get motioning forward. They're just processing a little bit over here. What else do I get? Leap of faith. You know, we got courage on your side to take action and make a bold move. On this other person's side, they're asked to take a bold move to move the relationship forward. You are being asked to make a bold move, so is this other person. It's coming on both sides. So, or it could be that one person needs to because another person maybe has put a lot of effort into. You're going to know your story. But there is a leap of faith that's going to be required to bring into kind of move this connection so it can move forward, okay? And a leap of faith is necessary, okay? So it could be coming from this person's side. Let's take a look at what is it that they need to focus in on. What do they need to focus in on at this moment? Their magician energy. that they've got the power to create what it is that they want in their relationships. Could be done with a Gemini. But this is, creating the vision, having the vision and creating it on earth. It's in terms of their love life. They've got all the tools necessary to make it happen. And I can see why there could be a 5D connection. You're dealing with the Magician over here too. Okay, let's take a look. Anything else? Page of Cups. Here we go. This is about creativity. They're trying to be very creative and focus on the synchronicities, like the good timing in terms of moving forward. So that's the message. Okay. That is in what it is that they need to focus in on. Anything else? Yeah, to get rid of any sort of old toxic behavior. This is any sort of addiction or way of thinking. Now, this could be just being imprisoned in one's own thoughts, and it could be a mindset that's holding this person back. Let's take a look at what this might be that might want to reveal itself. Anything that wants to come through from this Eight of Swords. Anything further? What do we get? See, in the past, they maybe felt vulnerable and alone. But see, now they understand their emotions and the power of their thoughts and their self-love. And they don't need to feel alone anymore. That's just an old way of thinking, okay? So if they were feeling lonely in some way, they're overcoming that. And you want this person to overcome it if they come in with you, because you don't want them to be dependent on you, right? And just like you don't want to be dependent on them, and you want to have authority over your emotions. See, the beauty of this is when you each have authority over your emotions and don't always blame the other person. I mean, there's going to be disagreements in a relationship, but if you can stand solidly on your own and then create the entity together in partnership and teamwork, now there's something to say about that there. But I think this person is really focusing in on understanding that there's power in their thoughts and there's power in self-love, that they don't have to feel alone. And that might be some of this toxicity coming through here. Give me one more card on this Capricorn energy. It's in reverse, so it tells me that there's a change. Yeah, they're being very curious and energetic, and this is about their motioning forward in terms of doing that. So this is, it could be also too that in the past maybe that they were so hasty and fast moving that they weren't thinking. What's in there? So that could be the case as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I get Capricorn energy. I get, Gemini, air. Yeah, definitely. Earth energies coming through here. Okay. So yeah, a lot of earth and air, guys. Okay. Mostly air. Strength position. Strength position is looking back at the past. It's a 6 card, which is about making self-improvement. This is making self-improvement to their life, their health routines. This could be making self-improvement into their love life, because it's coming up in a love read. And this is birthing a new way of being. It's changing they're taking good care of their health. And I'm not talking just physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. So it takes a step back to maybe look at that a little bit, so they can birth something new and make better decisions in moving forward, because they're at a transition, and then move forward on what gives them stability. See, they're wanting the same thing you are. See, this is getting authority over your emotions, right? And this is getting teamwork and collaboration, and having new opportunities and focus in on love. And this is like them, really focusing in on what has held them back, kind of reviewing things on how they, why they felt lonely, and then making a decision on how they want to move forward in love that brings forth greater stability in love. So they don't have to, if they want a partner, they don't have to feel lonely, that they can choose to have a partner in their life and learn better ways in order to bring a partner in their life, right? On a consistent basis, perhaps. So this person could be changing. Give me a card in their strength again. What do we get? Harmony. This partnership will experience more peaceful and pleasant interactions moving forward. There you go, guys. All right, there you go. In the near future for them, what do we get? They've gone through some sort of emotional heartbreak of deception in the past is what I'm getting. And they're having the strength to be able to move forward. 8 energy. 8 is about change. So they're having the strength to balance things out in their life after some sort of emotional heartbreak that's maybe created this type of feeling in their past. So I'm going to bring this to an extended to find out what they haven't told you, what they want most, what their next steps are with timing involved in that. We'll pull some timing cards. What you want, what you want most, what you haven't told them, and feelings from both sides. We'll pull messages from both sides. a potential outcome with Oracle advice. So if you guys want to join me, go ahead and click the link in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side or next time. Namaste.